I don't care how great kids are. I didn't want to have kids yet. I wanted to wait. And now, because you decided to take the con 0 meters off without telling me, I don't have a choice. Baby, it's a good thing. We're in love, and now we're going to be a little family. I got you. You got me. You don't got anything. You're unemployed and have been staying at my house rent-free for over a month now. You don't got shit. This isn't just my fault, so don't sit here and yell at me. You wanted to have sex. I didn't force you. I wanted to have sex with someone who was wearing protection, not someone who takes it off in the middle and doesn't say anything. You never said not to take it off. So just chill out. I want you out. I want you to pack your sheet and get out of my house. I do not want to see you again. You don't mean that. I know you're upset right now, but after you give it some time, you'll realize it's the best thing that's ever happened. No, I do mean it. 100%. I don't care where you go after you leave here, but you aren't staying here with me. Get out. I don't want to make you even more mad, but you can't kick me out, baby. I live here too. You have to get me evicted. And I don't think your apartment complex will be happy when they find out you had someone here to go wasn't on the lease. You're disgusting. I don't care if I have to move, you won't be moving with me. Or you could just forgive me, and we can stay here. Get out of my bed. You are not sleeping in here. Oh, come on, baby. You can't still be mad at me. We're a family now. No, we aren't. Even if I decided to have this baby, we wouldn't be a family. We are over. What do you mean decided to have the baby? You're pregnant. It's too late. No, it isn't. I have the option to get an AB0 RTION. I just haven't decided what I want to do yet. You aren't getting an AB0 RTION. I can get one if I choose to, Blake. That's my decision. You aren't unaliving my child. Because if you do that, then I'd unalive you. You aren't getting an AB0 RTION. Where are my car keys? I need to go, and they aren't where I left them. I don't know. Sounds like a problem that a boyfriend might help you solve. But since you're done with me, I don't see why I should help you. I don't have time for your childish bullshit. I have somewhere to be. I'll just use my spare key. If you didn't hate me so much, I'd love to help you, but I just don't think it's my place when you don't even want to talk to me. I hate you because you stealthed me and intentionally knocked me up. And then threatened to unalive me if I got an abortion. I didn't threaten you. Stop being dramatic. It's a figure of speech. And honestly, this baby will be a blessing for us. It was a wonderful accident. You make it sound like I assaulted you or something. I want to file a police report and get help getting my ex out of my apartment. Okay, could you tell me what happened? He took the con 0 meters off without consent at least once during sex, which resulted in me now being pregnant. He then threatened to unalive me if I got an abortion. I do not feel safe around him anymore. Do you have any proof of this? Any admission of what he did? I mean, I'm pregnant when I never consented to unprotected sex. And I have a text from him admitting he said that as a figure of speech. Ma'am, I cannot arrest someone for using a figure of speech. And there is no law against removing a con 0 meters during sex without consent in this state. There is nothing I can do for you about this. How? That's sexual assault. Now I agree with you that it's wrong and should not happen. But unfortunately, there is no law against that. I agree there should be, though. Fine, whatever. What about getting him out of my apartment? He isn't on the lease. Can't you remove him? If he has been staying there for 30 consecutive days, he legally is a tenant. I cannot remove him, and you will need to get him evicted. So there's nothing you can do to help me. Nothing at all. I can come suggest that he leave and talk to him, but if he knows his rights, he will know that I cannot force him to leave. As of right now, this is the best I can do unless something happens. That's a waste of time. He won't go unless he is made to. He knows that. If anything changes or you are in danger, please call. Hey babe, where did you go? That's none of your business. Don't call me that. Well, I looked all around and finally found your keys. I also cleaned up the kitchen from the mess you made making your breakfast. And I ordered dinner for us. It should be here soon. I'm not eating dinner with you. I want you to leave. We are not together anymore. Babe, we're having a baby together. We're going to be together forever. I'm giving you the time to feel your feelings about this, but I know you're going to come around and remember how happy we are together. That isn't happening. You're sick. Leave me alone. I love you. And even if you don't love me, you aren't going to be with anyone else. You're Blake's new girlfriend, right? I was, but I broke up with him about a week ago. Why? Oh, really? Do you know where he's living now? He still is at my place. He refuses to leave. I don't know how to get him out. Why? Well, if you could, tell him that his wife is wondering when he's going to actually sign the divorce papers and finish this. It's been for years. He's married. I had no idea. Oh, don't feel bad. Neither did the two girls before you. I'm just trying to hunt him down because the judge is refusing to grant my divorce until he signs. Oh my God. I can give you my address if you want to serve him here. Maybe then he will leave. Works for me. Do you know who the other two girls are? I'm trying to find out how they got rid of him. The first girl is no help. She's still in love with him. I think something's wrong with her. The second one, he said she cheated on him and got pregnant, but I'm pretty sure she lied about him being the father. What is her name? I need to talk to her. Why? Don't tell me he got you pregnant too. He did. I'm in the first trimester. I don't know what to do. Girl, abort mission. Unless you want to have a child all on your own. He is a sheet dad. He has two babies up here with me who he hasn't spoken to or paid his child support on in 2 years now. He said he didn't have kids. Well, clearly he's a fucking liar. Where the fuck are you? Leave me alone and get out of my house. Answer my question. Where the fuck are you? Who have you been talking to? What I do and who I talk to is none of your business. Get out of my apartment. It's my fucking business when I'm getting served papers at home by someone who shouldn't know anything about me. I don't know anything about that. But sounds like you should probably move on before your past catches up to you. You think you're smart. You opened up a whole ass can of crazy on yourself. That bitch is going to come and kick your ass since you're with me. She's a liar and a psycho and will do anything to get me back. You should have never spoken to her. We aren't together. So I don't see how this is my problem. Come home so I can explain. I told you to come home 10 hours ago. And I told you to get out of my apartment. but clearly you don't listen either. What did my ex say to you? I know she must have messaged you, and you told her where we live. I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone and get out. Give me your phone. Let me see what you said to her. No, get off of me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You broke my hand. Oh my God, I think you actually broke my hand. That's your fault. You should have just given me the phone, and you could have avoided all of this. I'm only trying to protect you from that psycho, and you're making it difficult. Baby, I'm so sorry about your hand. I just needed to know what you said to her. She will use anything against me and you and ruin our lives. I'm just trying to protect you. I didn't mean to hurt you. Get away from me. I'm leaving. Keep the fucking apartment. I don't care. Don't touch me. I can't let you go unless you promise not to tell. It was an accident. I love you. Fick you. That was not an accident. Move out of in front of the door so I can leave. No, baby. Let me see your hand. Just calm down. There are kids in the apartment next door. You're going to wake them up. Yells louder. Someone call 911. Apartment for C. I need help. Stop fucking yelling. You want someone to call the police because I twisted your wrist. That's psycho. You're crazy. I barely even touched you. You broke my fucking wrist. Don't try to gaslight me. Oh, really? Gaslighting? You're even crazier than my ex. I'm out of here. That's right. Run away before you get arrested. Get out and don't come back. Don't you ever talk to me again. You're a psychopath and I want nothing to do with you. I'll leave and I'll leave you alone. Whatever. I don't care about you or that fucking baby. I just needed somewhere to stay until I was back on my feet. You aren't even fucking hot at all. I had to make myself want to have sex with you. Don't fucking try to find me for child support. Hello, ma'am. The doctor told me you were ready to talk. Can you tell me what happened to your hand? My ex-boyfriend broke my wrist. He squeezed it so hard when he was trying to take my phone that he broke it in 2 different places. I'm sorry to hear about your hand. Do you know of anyone who might have been a witness to this? Not really. I mean, you could talk to my neighbor who called the police but they didn't see him or when it happened. We were in my apartment. Is there a history of domestic violence in your relationship? This was the first time he's ever put his hands on me. I reported him for threatening to unalive me and stealthing me, but you guys didn't do anything. All right, so I'm going to leave you with this paperwork. When you leave the hospital, just head to the magistrate's office to see about pressing charges. So you're going to go out to arrest him, right? He normally hangs out at the bar on Blank Street. I bet he's there. No, ma'am, I can't do that. But once you filed charges through a magistrate, you should be able to get in front of a judge fairly quickly. He broke my wrist twice, and you aren't going to do anything. What's the point of even calling the police? Ma'am, unfortunately, since it didn't happen in front of me, I can't arrest him. I may have had more leeway if you were still on scene of the incident, but at this point, this is the best I can do. This is unbelievable. Once again, you guys aren't doing anything to protect me. I apologize, ma'am, but I can only operate under my scope of the law. If there was more I could do, I would. But I suggest filing as soon as possible.